There are cars that get the job done. There are cars that turn heads. And then, every once in a while, a car comes along that does both so effortlessly that it makes everything else in its class look like it is trying too hard. The 2026 Audi A6 is exactly that car, and by the time this video is over, you are going to understand why so many people are calling it the #1 luxury sedan of the year. Let us start with the way this thing looks, because honestly, it deserves a moment. The A6 arrives in a metallic deep navy finish that is genuinely one of the most sophisticated exterior options available on any luxury sedan right now. This is not your standard dark paint. Under direct sunlight, that deep navy shifts and comes alive. You catch hints of depth and richness that most colors simply cannot replicate. At night, under street lighting, the car looks like it belongs on the cover of a magazine. The wider, sharper, single-frame grille up front has been redesigned for 2026, and it gives the A6 a presence that is confident without being aggressive. The headlights are razor-thin. The lines along the body are precise and deliberate, and the whole car sits with a low, planted stance that communicates exactly what kind of machine this is before you even open the door. And then you open the door, and everything changes again. Audi has paired that stunning metallic deep navy exterior with a cognac brown leather interior, and the combination is extraordinary. That warm, rich tan against the dark exterior creates a contrast that feels both classic and completely modern at the same time. Cognac brown leather wraps the seats, the door panels, and the center console, all stitched with precision that you would expect from a brand that takes craftsmanship this seriously. The cabin feels warm, inviting, and genuinely premium the moment you settle in. This is the kind of interior that makes a 40-minute commute feel like something you actually look forward to. Now here is where Audi has really made a statement with the 2026 A6. The interior features a next-generation triple-screen setup that redefines what a technology-forward cabin looks like in this segment. You have a large display directly in the driver's line of sight for navigation and vehicle information, a central touchscreen for entertainment and system controls, and a dedicated lower screen for climate and comfort settings, everything accessible without ever taking your focus too far from the road. The screens are crisp, the interface is smooth, and the whole system responds the way you expect a modern device to respond. There is no lag, no learning curve, it just works. But the 2026 A6 is not just about looking good and having impressive screens. Audi has completely updated the powertrain options for this generation, and the choices available are genuinely exciting. The standard hybrid system recovers energy every time you slow down and feeds it back into the powertrain during acceleration. You feel the benefit in how smooth and responsive the car is in everyday driving, and you notice it in how infrequently you are stopping for fuel. For those who want to go further, Audi offers a plug-in hybrid variant of the A6 that gives you a meaningful range of fully electric driving for your daily commute. You can drive to work, drive home, and for most people in most cities, never burn a single drop of fuel on a typical day. Plug it in overnight, and you wake up to a full electric range ready to go. The plug-in hybrid does not ask you to compromise on performance either when you need power. It is there immediately, and the transition between electric and combustion power is seamless. Then there is how this car handles, which is something Audi has paid serious attention to for 2026. The Quattro all-wheel drive system has been refined again, and the improvement is something you feel the first time you push the A6 through a corner on a wet road. The car does not fight you. It does not understeer wide or feel nervous. It simply goes exactly where you point it, with a composure and confidence that makes you a better driver just by being behind the wheel. On dry roads, it feels planted and precise. In rain, it inspires the kind of trust that makes you completely forget about the weather outside. This is what Quattro has always promised, and the 2026 A6 delivers it better than any previous generation. Now let us talk about the trim levels and pricing, because this is where a lot of people get lost when considering a car like this. The 2026 A6 starts at a price point that positions it competitively against the BMW 5 Series and the Mercedes E-Class, and Audi is confident enough in what they are offering to justify every penny. The base trim gives you the core A6 experience, the design, the Quattro system, and the updated technology. If you are looking for the best value, the mid-level Premium Plus trim is where most buyers will want to land. It adds the full triple screen setup, the upgraded sound system, the advanced driver assistance package, and the expanded leather options including the cognac brown interior. It hits a price that feels entirely justified given everything it includes. The top-level prestige trim goes further still with a head-up display, upgraded audio, and the most advanced assistance features available. But for most buyers, Premium Plus is genuinely the sweet spot. So why is the 2026 Audi A6 being called the #1 luxury sedan of the year? Because it does not ask you to make a single compromise. It looks extraordinary in that metallic deep navy. The cognac brown interior makes every journey feel like an occasion. The technology is intuitive and genuinely useful. The hybrid powertrains make it responsible without making it boring. The Quattro handling makes it a pleasure to drive in any condition. And the pricing, especially at the mid-trim, positions it as one of the strongest value propositions in the entire luxury sedan segment right now. This is not a car that wins on one thing. It wins on everything.